Hello, my name is Timothy Truelove, and I am currently an intern in the VR department of Cochise College in Sierra Vista, Arizona for the summer 2019 semester. And one of my objectives for this internship is to make an art project in VR space. And I'm using the program Tilt Brush, which is a 3D painting program. I'm about to show you a video of part of the project that I have worked on, and I'll be commenting on it and going over some of the features that I have used in the creation of this project so far. So here we go. So as you can see, with the two controllers, you've got options on one side and the creation part on the other. And right now I'm bringing up my reference sketch, which I drew out on paper and scanned it into a computer and then uploaded it to Tilt Brush. And as you can see, you can bring it out, position it where you want, and even change how big you want it. So my scene is some space whales having a snack on some space squid. This whole scene is inspired by a song from a group called Steam Powered Giraffe, and the song is called Whale Song. Right now I'm beginning to make my third whale. And the best way to do that is to use the mirror option. Now, you'll occasionally see me go back to the whales I've already created for reference and to make sure I get the right colors. So the dropper option there is what I use to get the right colors. And there's lots of brushes to work with. You can resize them, and the mirror image, like the name says, puts you draws what you do on one side and takes what you draw on one side and mirrors it on the other side. And so here I am trying to get the beginning shape that I'm happy with, and I will be redoing it multiple times until I'm happy with it. And as you can see in VR, you can get right up close and view your work from any angle, so you can get it just right. So here's where I'm forming the back of the creature, trying to fill in any gaps. And you can take your entire project and resize it to till it looks so giant to you or incredibly small. And in addition to resizing the entire project, you can also resize individual parts of the project to further enlarge or shrink them. Now here I am trying to work out the shape of the tail. Now if you want to manipulate or move individual parts that you have drawn, this is the selection tool. Now here I'm trying to get rid of those little ridges that I had going up, sticking up from the middle of the tail, and then just erasing them. And now I'm going to redraw those gaps. Now you can see the body is taking shape. I'm resizing the strips, resizing the lines used to get the sides and bottom of the whale. Now I'm working on finishing up the tail. That's when I realized the tail was a little too round and it needed to be more flat. Now getting the big flippers of the whale. Then I repeat on the bottom to give it a bit of depth. Now I'm trying to clear up any gaps, or cover up any gaps that really stand out to me. Now I'm working on finishing up the head. This part was a little difficult for me, trying to get the round shape that I wanted. Here, finally got a shape that I was happy with. Now, the fin for the whale, the fins. Need that to be a little bigger, but not quite that big. Always remember to save your work. Now, working on the eyes. Now next up is getting the blue stripes on the whale. Use the dropper again to make sure I get the right color. And again, still using the mirror option. To get those, and to get the nice solid stripe, it was best to start past the line, so when the two interact it looks like one solid line. Almost done. Couple more stripes on this big guy. Now the space whales have some what looks like rock formations on their heads, and still using the mirror option, draw some random looking rock or rock type formations on them in various ways. Every one is different. And there's my completed space whale. Once again, save, save, save. I hope that's given you a good idea of what drawing in 3D is like. Now, I am by no means any drawing expert. Haven't drawn a whole lot in my life, but having this chance to play with VR and drawing VR has really inspired me. And maybe it'll inspire you all too. Thank you. Bye-bye.